Hello, Beaver County people. We're on McKinley Road out in Chippewa Township.
I know what it is.
What is it?
Schindler's List.
Oh, wow. Good one. All right, Gary, thank you.
Now, this road here, I don't know much about, if I know anything about it. I do know the Pappins family.
It's the Russian film that we love.
I believe, if I recall right, this driveway right here goes up to the Pappins estate.
Yeah, I think you did your movie, either Life or Death. Gary, is that it? It's not it. What is it?
But I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. You're gonna like it, and that's a promise. Good food, good service, and you're gonna like it, and that's a promise. You know, he had his grandson's bar mitzvah dinner at the Patterson Township Country Club. That's where I actually got to meet the gentleman. And he was as nice in person as he was on TV. I can tell you that right now.
Children.
The chosen. Cheese on my chin. Cheese on.
Now this house here, I've always wanted to know. I've always wanted to know.
And I'm going to get this one. So I'm going to pull up the impossible. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm super.
Who owns this property? That's a beautiful house. Well, they used to keep up with out here a lot more than they do now, but I always wanted to know who lived there.
Children.
All right.
Let me channel Asia.
Does anybody know where I'm heading to? I don't have a special reason for going out this way, except for people who ask me about coming out here.
I was just about to say that. It's not even close.
Oh wow, new complex out here, baseball fields. This is something new I've never seen. That's pretty nice.
Facebook, we've had Twitter, we've had, Instagram.
Shows you how long it's been since I've actually been on this road right here.
Do you know about it?
I don't.
Yeah, Periscope is now.
Corn as high as an elephant's eye.
Which is really amazing. It's, and I don't know how I feel about this entirely. Like, you can go on there and you can literally stream video. You know how hard that is because you need a server and everything. But with this app, you can go on for like a half hour. So like I was thinking of doing applications like my wife has all these foster kittens, and like if she wanted to show them, she could do a half-hour video and have everyone tune in and have her own little TV show for the people that like that kind of thing.
And
Right?
the video is really good. It's always fun to see the kittens,
Right.
screwing
So that
around.
would be good.
Yeah.
But now what's happening?
Oh man, I can't see.
Is like someone was telling me, like I've never seen how.
Now, I grew up hanging out here.
And I'm curious enough that I will go to one of his concerts one day because I want to see him. But someone told
Buddy
me
of mine, Pudgy,
he was doing a corporate event somewhere.
used to live in this house right here on the right.
Broadcast, I know he did.
Well, his grandparents
I'm sure it wouldn't thrill Hal.
used to own or owns it.
That's his act. And
I can't tell you how many parties I've been to as a teenager there. It was nice to party out this way because there was only one cop and he was an older gentleman. So if we had any problems, you know, we could get away from him. We knew that. The only thing I don't like about my XM radio is that damn trees intercept the signal. But if you haven't guessed by now, we're in Darlington, ladies and gentlemen. People asked me about Darlington, and I told them that I would make a trip out this way. And here we are. Jack's is still here, but it's now a marathon station mostly. It don't even look like the old Jack's. But Jack's is definitely still here.
Yeah,
I remember going to a Bible study when I was a teenager. I'd make a left right here. Stinger, I believe his name was. Stinger? I might have the wrong name, but that's the name that pops into mind when I think about going to that Bible study. Kathy's Country Kitchen has been closed down for a while. I really wish somebody would actually open up the place again, because that was a good. I did enjoy eating there. They had good food.
So Periscope's this new app, which is
Darlington Township beer distributor still there. Now, if you haven't been here for a while, this corner up here will look a lot different to you.
Now, the whole idea is that for 24 hours you could have your show up there. So the great part is
the old
a lot of good uses.
car wash is there.
Thing would be like in the house.
And Classic Express Shop, which I don't believe looks like it's even open anymore.
So there's good and bad.
We'll take another ride through Main Street.
I still think the thing overall is
That way we can see a lot of Darlington.
I know Jeff the Drunk has an account on Periscope, and so does Medicated Pete.
Weaver's Market's still here. I don't know if it's open or not anymore either. It don't look like it's open anymore either. Now, back in the day, they used to have a
In my mind, what's so great about
caboose, a train caboose sitting right there where that trailer is, but it's no longer there.
and not be seen, you know, and they might like Medicated Pete.
And my grandfather used to work
For God's sake,
at this place here, if I recall right.
Right, a video of him is
But
not
back
gonna-
then,
right.
it was a warehouse for video games.
But anyway, so here it is. This is Jeff the Drunk.
Not sure what it is now.
Anyway, I don't think he's long for the world based on his coughing and smoking.
Oh, no.
So he went on Periscope and he's smoking his weed. It's kind of a funny show, I guess, because he's smoking weed and then complaining about the level of weed he gets.
I don't know much about the back streets of Darlington, sorry, so won't be much commentating on that.
Got the TV going on in the background.
Yeah. It's like
But
the-
Darlington really hasn't changed that much.
Able to see the trailer.
Yeah, that's the cool part. You think he's having the greatest life, right? Watch your big brother, he's smoking weed.
Get ready for my first day of the season. I decided to do that movie.
Oh yeah, he's doing a movie. He's doing some movies.
Oh, you got a movie?
Yeah, my turn.
Good. He decided to take it.
One Stop Shop is still here. I think it's actually the only store in Darlington that's open nowadays. Okay, we're gonna cut this real quick for a commercial, and we will be right. All right, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the commercial break. There was no commercials. Excuse me. Still in Darlington, heading out towards New Galilee.
That's right, man. You know what? If anyone is tested,
A couple new surprises out in New Galilee, if you haven't been there for a while, but we'll discuss that when we get there.
you're going to be doing any more Periscope shows?
Still got this damn stop sign here for people that want to make a left-hand turn.
Please, you forget.
Instead of making it, come in the opposite direction right there.
If you fuck the
If people haven't been out to Darlington Lake lately, this is Darlington Lake.
thing on any movie you could ever be in.
Do they accept content of any nature?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't sit there and censor anything. How are they going to do that?
They rent that place out for parties, and
It really is.
I hear it's really nice in that cabin.
He's got the cowboy hat.
I haven't been in there yet.
He's part of the world. Let me
Funny story though,
your podcast here, or whatever you call it, video cast.
but that story will have to come later.
See, this is why Periscope is good.
Yeah.
Not gonna let you in on all my little secrets.
Smoke weed and cough. This is even.
I remember when this place flooded. This whole area right here was flooded. Spent 8 hours pumping that area out when I with the Big Beaver Fire Department. horn as high as an elephant's eye.
Years ago when I called that.
I love the fact that they're still keeping up with this old cemetery here. People have not been forgotten there. That's awesome.
I understand you having shitty weed, and rightly so, but
Does this weed even make you high? It just makes you cough.
Well, you gotta cough to get off.
oh really?
Yeah,
What do you mean you got a cough to get off?
that's a saying.
Oh.
Beaver County Model Airplane Airport is still around.
So
How do you know?
I believe they have a place there that you can
he's
launch
contacted
ultralights.
You know, now that he has this iPad that this
Went up in an ultralight once.
Jeff now has his own
Would
TV
love to do it again.
It's not gonna last much. Now Jeff has to pay for this stuff
So if anybody out there has an ultralight
per month.
and you like my videos,
No, but he has to pay for
do me a favor, invite me on a trip.
data depending on what he's using. So
I'd love to take a bird's eye view
Nothing's free.
and do a bird's eye video.
and they
Not a bad idea, huh?
set up a router and Wi-Fi.
Oh my goodness.
I'll definitely give you credit.
How much is it a month, Jeff?
I think it's 110 a month.
No, you're not gonna have.
Well, if you haven't noticed by now, we are in New Galilee.
Thought he was a good
Let's
investment.
put some Wi-Fi in here. That's what we need.
New Galilee has had a couple changes. One of the major changes that New Galilee has had, if you have not been here within the past 10 years,
We'll never go.
is that New Galilee Fire Department had a major fire that destroyed everything they owned and all the equipment that they had.
They're adding on for the installation in the first bill.
Well,
Oh no.
I would like to introduce you to
In trouble.
the new
Jeff's lifestyle is if he needs
New Galilee
anything,
Volunteer Fire
there's
Department.
no budget for it because the taxpayers pay.
Don't even look like a fire department, to tell you the truth.
Was in debt for you know, a good chunk of change for him. And he
Actually, that's their haul. They spent all that money on the haul.
to do that because he got out of that debt, but he doesn't have the willpower to get a job.
But he's going right back into debt with this Wi-Fi thing.
Hey,
And his
Fred.
TV show.
And this is where they keep the trucks now.
According to the guidelines, you can't post pornographic or overtly sexual
So,
content. You can't publish explicit.
but this is their new haul right here.
He fucks the real dolls. Is that pornography or just something gross?
Well, it's something that could cause a riot, though, and they don't want.
I'm glad that they had a lot of support after their fire. It was definitely
Respect one another.
it was definitely a traumatic thing for a fire department to lose everything that they own.
Impersonate, to mislead or deceive, and do not spam.
What is that? Is that I can't hear you.
Here's a little.
What is a screenshot of Jeff Top? Was
Here's a free plug.
he was shirtless, so I took a picture of it.
Dude, you have huge tits.
Hey,
Look at the
See,
size.
that is pornographic.
Does he shave his chest?
I don't think so.
I don't believe New Galilee has had a fair
Hey, wait, your love is on the phone. Hey,
for
how you doing, man?
for years, to tell you the truth. At least 17. The store is closed down. It's been closed down for a while now.
When he coughs, does it fuck you up too?
Alright, we're back in Big Beaver, which never actually made sense to me, considering I was a Big Beaver firefighter. You know, you go through Big Beaver to get to New Galilee to get back into Big Beaver. So when there was a fire call out this way, we went to it because, you know, and had to pass New Galilee Fire Department to get to it.
There needs to be a few more words in there. It makes sense.
Now, back when they took out toll 60, or actually when they were putting in toll 60,
How do you like? It's so you
they were taking too much away from
live. A message comes up on where it says Jeff is now live.
the county.
And whatever the title of the Periscope you want to give it.
Well, now since then, they've had to give back to the county.
You better get Jeff's lump.
And that's what this man-made swamp is right here. You know, they've let it go dramatically. They've let it go, which kind of upsets me, considering it's supposed to be a nice little water area for people to walk around and It's called the Big Beaver Wetlands.
Right.
I gotta tell you, Howard, so
Well, they're not taking care of it at all.
those two are so fucking fascinating.
All right. Well, that's our little trip through New Galilee, Darlington. I hope you enjoyed it. And salute.